Hi, welcome to r-podmod.com. This is a video walkthrough of the roof-mounted remote control solar light, how I built the stand. It's a temporary removable stand, easy to create, fairly inexpensive, and you can, because it's removable, you can put it on different things. If you have a cabin or a deck or another RV or home. Anyway, there's a complete parts list at the very end if you want to build it yourself. This is just an idea. You can change lots of aspects, but something that worked for me, so I hope you enjoy. And what I didn't want to make any holes in my R-pod that were unnecessary as far as the roof goes. I've just got some 4-inch. I'll link to everything. I'll show you photos of everything. This is just a toilet adapter, 4-inch, 4 to 2, 2. And then I've just basically got that screwed in with whatever I had available. It's pretty sturdy. It's a little heavier than I wanted it to be. And I cut this wood and then decided to put them right next to each other. So I could have thinned that up and made it a lot more lightweight, but it's up and running. I may revamp it and it's going to get painted white. But there's the gist of it. And I'll start taking it apart just so you can see it. Basically, when I install it, it's just going to be with these wing nuts and some washers. Now if it gets crazy windy, it's probably going to be a good idea to take it down. However, I do have it up with the Gorilla construction glue. I've been thoroughly impressed with Gorilla, so I'll be really amazed if it doesn't hold. Worst case scenario, I may permanently glue the adapter and then just lift off the ABS, and then what I'll do is I'll leave it. I want to make this loose, and then I'll run 2 pins through there that'll hold it in place. So you just take off the 4 washers. These are actually square pegged. This is a square pegged adapter, and then the screws have squares in them. So you can just give it a slight rotate to just make it so there's no pressure if you want. Since, like I said, these haven't even cured yet. So that's basically what it looks like. I've got those 4 glued on top of there, so there's no new holes to worry about. If that ever comes off and I lose a lamp, that's okay. I don't want to lose, I get water into everything, but you can see there's the parts I use, and I'll link to everything, and it fit on that toilet adapter perfectly. There it is. Not as gaudy as I thought it would be. It definitely serves a good purpose, so I'm keeping it. Just did a coat of white primer and white paint, just some cheap stuff to kind of blend it a little bit. I probably could have done an almond. But yeah, that's it. I'll get up there and show you. You've got a few adjustments you can do with it. So here you go. And to start off, the solar panel, you just lift it up. It's got a kind of a spring or real tight support under there. That's adjustable, so you can make it looser or tighter. It's good though. You can bring it all the way up flat, parallel to the ground, on the horizontal level or angle, whatever angle you need. That's adjustable. That's glued, and these 2 pieces are not. So if you wanted to dismount that and use that same flange to say add a taller piece of 4-inch, I know they sell up to 10 feet, but if you want to do something to mount somewhere else, say at camp or the cabin or whatever, it's real easy to do. You could stake it into the ground. Those unscrew, and you can see each of these slots, there's about 1.5 inches or so, maybe 2 inches of adjustment, so you can spin that around. You can also flip it the other direction. I'll have it facing to the back when we come back from our long hikes at night. But anyway, that's the finished product. Simple, basic, fairly inexpensive for what I think we're going to get out of it. Thanks for checking out r-podmod.com. The first item is, you can find it on the r-podmod shopping page. It's from Find ULED. You can click right on there. And then this is also called an elevator bolt. I forget what Ace calls it. 5/16, 1-inch wing nut to go with that. And then you'll need some washers. I bent mine over because it seemed like it was going to be tight fitting under the ABS, but it ended up working. And then there's the flange. Paid $3 for that. It wouldn't be a big deal to buy a couple of them, for use in other areas. 2-inch ABS, followed by the 4-inch ABS. And you can toy with the sizes and lengths you want. I went real short on the 4-inch just for a good base. There's the reducer, 4-inch to 2-inch. That was a little pricey, but I'm in a small town, so things cost more. This was worth it. Gorilla heavy-duty construction adhesive. We'll see if it was worth it, but that was $10. some Kills primer, old-fashioned primer there, and just some inexpensive paint. You want it to be plastic rated, I would assume. And thanks for watching rpodmod.com.